Depression is like this fucking bump on my forehead. Like, where the fuck did you come from? Because you weren't there, but now you there, and I gotta fucking deal with you. It's just like that for me. Because it doesn't happen, I don't feel like that most of the time. Last year, like before my birthday, going into my birthday, it really started showing. And prior to that, I just felt like I was just fucking sad. Like, you just be sad about some shit. But then the entrance of 40 was showing, and last year, and I started having these hormone fluctuations, so much so that I could feel when the hormone levels change. I would be like, my usual normal self, and then it would feel like someone took a dimmer switch and then dropped that shit low. And when I felt that, it was like, oh my God. And then I was immediately sad, and I felt sad that this was happening because I didn't feel like myself. And that period of time, depression, it lasted the longest, and it affected my eating habits. I got smaller. I didn't want to do anything, and at the time I was in school, so I had to do schoolwork and shit, and just doing my assignments was a bit rough. I wasn't working at the time, and it was just weird as fuck. And I always felt like, and throughout my life, that I would never experience it because I'm such a happy person and a very positive person, and with the fucking laundry list of shit that I've experienced from childhood up to this moment, I just never thought I would be here. But at the same time, I know that my curiosity initiated the welcome wagon, if you want to call it that. As sovereign of my life, I know things just don't happen to me. I have to agree in some way, shape, or form. And I remembering thinking to myself, in an effort to be able to relate to more, relate to people more, and be able to help people where they are, I was wondering, like, how does it feel to be depressed? How can I help someone, like really help someone who is depressed, who's experiencing depression? Because, I'm pretty sure I've said the typical things that people who can't relate to depression, what they say, just think on some positive shit, or you have so much to be grateful for, or, the shit that people say. But they don't, as helpful as they are trying to be, it's not really helpful. It just makes the other person feel bad. So I remember thinking that, because like I said, I wanted to be helpful, and then boom, depression. And at first I really didn't even want to call it that. It was just like a deep sadness. But I knew what the fuck it was. And I wasn't sad that I was experiencing it. It was actually, I was grateful to be experiencing it. I'm still grateful to experience this realm that I, had never visited before. So I'm in the realm of depression and looking around, and using the tools I know to use to help me get out of it. But I never felt like I couldn't get out of it. Like I always felt like there was something in me that I could feel. Like when I think about it, I can see, if you could imagine the inside of a body, not like with all the organs and the bones and shit, just like the outline of a body and a white cord coming from the inside going to, I guess, my highest self, the me that I feel is me. Like even when I was feeling depressed yesterday, I knew it was there. So, I knew it was like I could get out of it. It was just the what the fuck moments. Like, is this really happening? This can't be happening, because I was okay. Like I woke up okay. But yeah, I never felt like I couldn't get out of it. And I always keep that knowing, just in case something happens, or and there's a shift somewhere where I may descend deeper into the realm of depression. It's like, I guess, like in a dream, in the movies or a show, whatever, and they have this, what is it called? It's like a crystal or a stone or something to help you remember that, who you are and why you're there, just in case you get so caught up in the story that you forget. Like you have this carrying a stone in your pocket and you're rubbing it like, I am this person, and where I am is not, this is not it, or whatever. That's how I feel. So no matter how low I descend into the realm of depression, I know I can always get out. I know I can, no matter what I experience, I can always see myself out or find a way out, because there's always an out. And it's not necessarily, one committing suicide, though some people's journeys and experiences with depression, they use suicide as a way out. I don't feel like that about myself. I don't want to leave, because I chose to be here, just like I chose this body, I chose this life. It's something I'm supposed to experience, that will help me better understand what it is to be human. And so I'm not trying to off myself, or like I don't feel so low that I feel like there are no other alternatives. But I am aware that you experience different feelings with depression. Like yesterday, I felt so low that I wanted to drink, and I remember feeling like I was fiending alcohol, and that is not something that I've ever felt. I've never felt that way about alcohol. I might have felt that way about weed, but but not like how I was feeling. That was just really weird. So, I don't take where I am, or when experiencing depression, I don't take it lightly. But I know that, again, I can get out of it. There are certain things that I do to help me rise above it. My wife always speaks my language, and she knows I love cargo pants. And she says, if you can imagine going through life with your cargo pants on, and there's so many pockets, Luna, sweetheart, I can't, you can't be in my lap right now. I love you though. No, you cannot be up here with me. Stop it. She is determined. She just determined. It's my cat, Luna. Actually, it's Charlene's cat, Luna. Maybe she'll jump up here. Maybe she won't. But my wife always tells me to use the tools in my toolbox, and because I like cargo pants and it has so many pockets, it's an organization thing for me. And so one of the tools in my toolbox is Reiki. And Reiki is energy healing. It's a form of energy healing that's accessible to everyone. Everybody can do it, but through attunement, it's like super focused so that you can actually use the symbols and everything. And so I use Reiki to help me. I do my best not to sit in the feelings, so I'll do something completely different. What have I, like, if it's something that I'm supposed to be doing, like making a doctor's appointment for something, or something that I've been avoiding to do, I'll just do it. And I remember one time I did it and I changed the focus and started, making the call to the doctor, and immediately I saw my body movements change. Like, it became very masculine, and I did not feel like how I felt when I was experiencing it, when I was sitting in it. So that's like a huge thing. Another thing is that I do is to be mindful of the self-talk, like how I speak to myself, and to be aware of the thoughts that enter my mind, and also be aware that all the thoughts that I hear and I see, they are not always mine. And so I'm aware that depression has you at a low vibration, and so there are energies out there that are low as well, and they're looking to match that vibration. So it could be something could be going on on either side of me, with my neighbors. If they're fussing or arguing or whatever, it's a low vibrational energy, and it could easily attach to any other low vibrational energy and make you feel like you're overwhelmed with these lows, but they don't necessarily all belong to you. So I'm aware of that. That's why saging is important. Saging and using the Palo Santo to clear not just your body and your auric field, but your environment. What else? And talking, I had my first visit with a psychiatrist on Thursday, and it was like the first visit, so it really wasn't in depth or as deep as I wanted it to be. But she pretty much was telling me stuff that I was already aware of, and she recommended a trauma therapist to me. She said I need to, talk about my past to help me be a better me, or be the me that I truly am. So, those things are tools. She did said, she was conservative with giving out medicine, which, she could be as conservative if she wanted to be, because honestly, I don't want to take any pills. I know that option is there, and, she wanted to start me out on Prozac, like 10 milligrams. But me being me, I know that everything I need, I already have within me. So I'm going to do everything that I know to do to take care of myself. But I'm also aware that sometimes, I may need extra. Like yesterday, I felt like a pill would have been great, but I was able to get out of how I was feeling thanks to me not sitting in it, thanks to people who were praying for me and sending me positive vibes. Thanks to my family. You know, those things actually helped. Nobody was trying to fix me. Nobody was trying to fix me. They just prayed for me, and they thought about me, and those who experience depression, they were offering their tools. Somebody gave me their number. You know, somebody sent me a YouTube video on I think it's called The Brainchild, and I think it's like I haven't looked at it yet, but it's like something you listen to that talks to your inner self, that talks to and responds to the brain waves and stuff like that. So that's pretty interesting. I'm into stuff like that. So, but I really don't want to take pills. I barely like taking Tylenol. Like, I feel like my body. Yes, Sheba. Yes, Sheba. I feel like, you know, again, they're a tool, but that's like the very last option. Because I don't want to take something that's supposed to help with one thing and then it suppresses something else. Because I need all of me. I don't want to suppress anything. And there are already things suppressed from childhood traumas and different experiences that I'm trying to unpack and heal. So to me, on the human side of things, I'm not even fully operating at full capacity because, can y'all behave, please? It is not that serious. Because, where are you? Come here. Behave. Say hi. Say hi. Why are you being a bully? Why are you being a bully? Say hi. Y'all, I don't even know how old she is. But she healthy. There's a big difference from when I got her. And I found you in the back of my truck. But yeah, man, I don't want to do no pills. I just don't. I don't want to do no pills. Oh, I love you too, boo. But that's all I got. That's all I got. I probably didn't even finish what I was going to say in that last sentence, but you get the gist. This is what I've been experiencing. No, I didn't really mention it to a lot of people because I was still figuring it out for myself. And before I reach out for help, I want to see what I can do. I don't want to not use my resources, you know, and just start reaching out for help. And that's not really how I function. I like to figure things out on my own. So, to anybody who is wondering why I haven't said anything, that's why. I feel like I'm an adult now, and part of being an adult is figuring it out on your own until it's time for you to reach out for help. And so, yeah. I hope this video is helpful to anyone who's experiencing depression or think they're experiencing depression. I know for me, I feel like, I can get out of it. Maybe you don't feel like that, but I believe that we are, in these human bodies, we are capable of doing so much more, and we are not just here by accident or here just because. We're here to learn something. We're here to experience things. And depression may be, really? Would you like to push my shirt again? Depression may be a part of the experience, like it's a part of mine. But like I said, I know I can get out of it. And so it's not like the end of the world for me. Nothing is the end for me. But yeah, that's all I got. I love you. I'm intending to do more videos and sharing what's been going on with me. I'm taking a different approach than I did the last videos that I did like a few years ago. I know I'm supposed to share. When your oversoul, your higher self, God calls you Jonah, it's like you immediately know what it is talking about, and you immediately know what you're supposed to do. And so with that, I end this video with and I love you, and that no matter where you are, physically, energetically, spiritually, all of that, you can always get out of it. You can. Because we are fucking amazing. We are. And it's a reason why we're all here. That means we all have a purpose. And when we have something that we need to learn, something to experience that can help, get off my table, because there are no animals at the table. Thank you. It's something that we're all meant to experience and share. We're human beings, and human beings aren't meant to be alone. It's something that was repeatedly said to me like within the past couple months. And we're meant to share our experiences, so I'm gonna share mine with you, okay? It ain't always gonna be pretty, but whatever. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.